Hey guys, it's Ross to Freedom back again, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about confidence. Now, it's not really that big of a subject in terms of, what would you say, the amount of material to cover. It's pretty simple actually, but it's still important because it dictates how you interact in every situation with yourself, your own thoughts, and it can actually, as most people know, it can really dictate how you live, both monetarily and with mental health. So confidence, we'll just say, some of you might have lower confidence. Some are probably pretty relaxed where they are now. I'm trying to get a good place because it's really bright out. And others of you might be super confident, in which case this video may not be for you, but there's still probably some things that you could find useful. So yeah, we're just gonna get through this really quickly. We all understand why confidence is important, but some ways to really build it within yourself. It's not that gradual of a process, but it takes some effort, I'll say that. But my experiences with building confidence started really taking off, developing whenever I started high school. I'm graduated now. I'm gonna move actually because it's too bright over there. They started in high school because as a freshman, even in 7th and 8th grade, it was pretty obvious that I was a very late bloomer. So I was like, I didn't hit 5 foot or 100 pounds until halfway through my sophomore year. And that's, for anybody that's out of high school, that's well out of high school, that's super small. That's I looked like probably a 4th or 5th grader as a 10th grader. And I was just super insecure, and I couldn't talk to people very well. Like, I could make friends and stuff, but like talking to girls especially, that didn't happen. That did not exist. But yeah, these are just some things that I figured out along the way. Physical fitness, having a good body, like feeling good physically. It doesn't matter too much what other people think about your body. That's another big thing that I'll talk about in a minute. But physical fitness, which boosts your mental health as well, just because you feel good, your mind and your body, like I said in the other video, or my last video, they're inextricable. They depend on each other. Working out regularly, at least, I'm gonna say at least 6 days a week, and no more than 6 days a week. You need to work out pretty much every day. And on that rest day, you can do active recovery or just leave it out, but I always do something like yoga or a small run, even just stationary biking on those days that I have off, Sundays. That's probably one of the largest factors in confidence. It also just feels good to know that your physical body is useful, and that you're the one responsible for that. It's all you whenever you exercise. Nobody can help you with that. You can get help, like there's plenty of stuff on YouTube for dieting, exercise plans, things like that, but all the effort comes from in your mind. The next thing is probably meditation. Is probably the biggest mental factor in self-confidence, because it's kind of contradictory, but meditation helps you identify with the self that's outside of the ego, right? This ego would be my thoughts, these words, any identification with Connor. So in developing developing your identification with the part of you that is not this, basically becoming more in tune with the awareness behind it all, allows you to both see this as it is, and so you accept it much more easily, which is, self-acceptance is confidence, self-love. And that's what you learn through meditation, is you're not too attached to how people, including yourself, perceive the body, this mind, these thoughts. The next thing, it's also about physical fitness. It's eating healthy. Aside from helping your body look and feel good, the food you eat impacts the way you think. Like, I know Joe Rogan's kind of some people might not think too scientifically, or regard some of his opinions as scientific, firm evidence, but when he talks about eating elk, I mean, we have plenty of elk and stuff. I don't eat meat anymore for these reasons, but you definitely feel more aggressive, and also a lot more anxiety ridden, at least for me, whenever you eat meat, or even junk food. That stuff gives you nightmares whenever you eat it too close to bed, which I think is a good indication of what it can do to your mental health. So just eat right, and that's just a little small thing. But like I've said, physical fitness, eating well, and meditation are probably the 3 biggest things that have to do with confidence. Some other small ones, cold showers, that has to do with physical fitness as well, though, just getting the body stronger and healthier. As well as mental, though, because it's not easy to take cold showers, especially in the beginning. I mean, you get used to it later on, but really developing that self-discipline to get in the water when it feels awful is very useful to have, and it makes you feel more self-reliant. Now, another thing would be, I'll probably reference it a lot, is semen retention, NoFap, whatever you want to call it. Actually, they're 2 different things. Semen retention, that's the one. That's very similar to cold showers in that physically there's a lot of good benefits from it, but also it's the self-discipline. It's controlling yourself, and I thought that was anyway. Yeah, just self-control, more self-reliance. Another one is, it sounds like it would be one of the most important, but I think it's probably a peripheral pillar to self-confidence, would be relationships with other people, friends, parents, whatever, brothers and sisters. You want to be able to talk with them honestly, and to have real conversations with people. Like this, if I had this conversation with somebody face to face, this is a real conversation, not like gossiping on other people. That's a big hindrance to self-confidence, because what you send out, you receive back, and falsehood is just, it weakens what you are. So just to sum it up, semen retention, work on your relationships, friends, family, brother, sister, whatever. Cold showers, exercise regularly, like as much as you can. Meditation, and eating correctly. Those are the biggest things. And you'll figure out what you need on your own as well. But that's all for now. Ross to Freedom signing out.